Yo, hello, welcome to today's stream. How's it going today? I hope you've all had a great day. Hello, bienvenidos al stream de hoy. Espero que hayas tenido un buen día. Yep, estamos de nuevo en un lunes. Sí, it's Monday today. What's this haunted mansion music? We are spooky here. Yep, we're just getting in the mood, the spooky mood of ghost stream. 3 euros, this cannot be this scary. Oh yeah, it can be. I am trapped in a hell of my own making. 4 years and still going. It's scarier than it seems. Yep. It's more than 400 OCs that never end, so it is kind of scary when you think about it. But first of all, Yoko Gelato from the past, Yoko Slenderman, welcome! I hope you've had a great day today. Today we're gonna continue with the chivis because there's still 3 more to finish here, and we're gonna try to finish them today. The last 3. Should not take that long, the designs are not that complicated, so hopefully there will be time to do them, and some more maybe. You know what else is scary? My pages being gone. What was on those pages? Because if it's scary for you, I'm worried that maybe there's like something confidential. It would be scary if someone found it. Yaoi! That makes sense, yeah. You wouldn't want like your secret yaoi stash to be found. Makes a lot of sense. Hopefully you can recover your pages soon and recover your yaoi. Yep. That's very important. Yo, Daniel, welcome! Enjoy your lunch and I hope it goes well at work. Welcome! Meanwhile, I'm gonna be doing line arts. Let's go. Let's start right away. Also, wait. I am hearing my computer fan, and that means I forgot to plug in the cooling tablet. There we go. I thought I was hearing it a lot more today than usual. I just realized that the cooling tablet wasn't plugged. Starting to be the hot season, so it's important to keep my laptop cool, because this laptop runs on paper and glue and a dream. This laptop is just hanging on for dear life. You gotta keep it cool, because otherwise it might overheat. We don't want that. I don't want my computer to hang onto dear life a lot more than it already is. Yo, Mako, you're welcome! Welcome to the stream! Yay, I'm glad you like her. Look, I've got some more other drawings of her. We need to keep them here for reference. Here she is. Well, it's a lot of lines on top of each other. Yeah. I'm gonna use these references a lot more when I do the coloring. For now, at least, we only need the sketch. You kind of sound like Sonic.exe. Well, I am called Yomi, so that's only some letters away from Sonic. I am Yomik the Gardenia. It could be Yomik.exe if you think about it. It's not so different. It's me, Yomik the Hedgehog. Your laptop's very reliable, sounds like a working class hero. So true. This laptop, even though it's not that bad, like it's just that since I'm streaming right now and I've got a lot of things open that take up a lot of space, it struggles a little bit. But this computer is not so bad, it's actually decent. Usually it works pretty well. It's just that the poor thing is struggling a little bit right now. It's just right now. The rest of the time it's working perfectly. Aside from the fact that it does not have a battery anymore, because the battery that it used to have kinda almost exploded and I had to remove it. That was surely an arc of the channel. Cookie from Cookie and Brownie and Fio. Wait, Cookie from Cookie? You mean Cookie from Cookie and Brownie? That's the title now. You should switch sticks for fun. Wait, sticks? Oh wait, the staff. True. Pio has these stuff. It's kind of a little bit like coral themed, yeah. Wonder if they would work the same. If all staffs work the same, maybe they could exchange the staffs at some point. As long as this staff can channel light magic. Almost forgot Happy Switch 2 release day. That's true! Happy Switch 2 release, and also Happy Deltarune Real! Deltarune yesterday! At last, Deltarune yesterday. I still haven't played it. I probably won't be able to play it in a long time, but fortunately I've been avoiding spoilers like the plague. I have not seen a single spoiler, so I am glad. I'm really glad. Hopefully it will stay that way for a long time. It's gonna be very difficult to avoid spoilers for a long time, but I'm gonna try my best to do it until I can play it myself. Someday. But hey, Deltarune Real! Deltarune yesterday! It's real, it exists. When you accidentally spoil yourself, now you have to gaslight yourself within real. Yeah, it's really difficult to forget spoilers when you've got a good memory, because as soon as you glance over something that is spoilery, your brain already memorizes it, and it's impossible not to like draw conclusions even if it's out of context. You gotta be very cautious with spoiler posts. And that's why it's important also to you know, put like spoiler warnings on things so people don't get spoiled, especially when something just came out. Fortunately, I haven't found any accidents like that so far for me, so I'm just gonna keep being cautious and avoiding any spoilers, and maybe it will be fine. But I'm excited to check it out at some point when I can get the game. I really enjoyed the first two chapters, so I'm looking forward to the rest. Let's see. And it's still not finished. There's still like 3 more chapters left, I think. So now we only need to wait for some more years. Terrible with spoilers, always say the spoiler, then say, oh, spoilers by the way. No! You cannot do that! You need to warn about spoilers first! Yo, Gardenia, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream! We're continuing the chibis today, doing some line arts, and then colors. And then I was thinking, I don't know if I should start doing the shading of these characters, or maybe do the shading, no, not the shading, do the sketches of the characters of the next page, because there aren't that many. Maybe I could just like draw everyone from this list and then paint them. Maybe that could be a good idea. I don't know. It's not a very long list. Everyone would be able to have portraits sooner in the list. Fortunately, I'm not current on series. I can't actually spoil anything right now. Good. Better if it stays that way. Gotta be careful with spoilers. I have a very good memory, so unfortunately, if I see a spoiler, I will remember. times, even if you know how things in a series go, even if you know the spoilers, you can still enjoy it. It might not be the same as if you had like not seen it coming, but what are you doing? Meow. Cat. It might not be the same than if you haven't seen it coming, but it can still be enjoyable. I know, I've been getting up to date today with the newest Star Rail update. After like seeing lots of spoilers out of context, I've been trying to avoid the spoilers as much as possible, but they always end up in Twitter. There's always some that end up appearing, so it's impossible to avoid them all. But fortunately, it's all been stuff without context, and I'm still enjoying the story a lot. So it's not like it has like dampened the enjoyment. But should her impulsive thoughts win? Maybe I'll just like give in and draw all the characters first. Cause it sounds more fun right now. Yo-hooo, and welcome! How's it going? It's going great! It's been a nice chill day today. Oh yeah, I've got lemons. I've got lemons now. I can make lemon recipes again. And I made banana bread the other day, and it's delicious. I still got some of it. I think it's the best time, my best attempt at banana bread. It's so good. Spoilers, but Tarit lives a long, healthy life and Sephiroth will resolve his issues with therapy. Yes, that's exactly how I remember Final Fantasy VII going. That's exactly how I remember it, yeah. Good for them, honestly, good for them. Can you imagine that in the remake they actually do that? They give them this ending. I always missed your streams last minute, but I made it just in time. Yay! I'm glad. Want to make lemon waffles, but I'm too lazy. That sounds so good. Lemon waffles, you know? Motivate yourself by thinking about the lemon waffles. Sometimes the biggest motivation to cook is to think about how you're gonna be eating something good. Something like really elaborate and delicious. That's how I motivate myself most of the time. Thinking, wow, if I put my time into preparing things, I'm gonna be eating a complete meal. With a lot of dedication. Instead of like just, I don't know, pasta with vinegar sauce. That's like my lazy recipe. Just pasta with vinegar sauce. It's good. But you know, it's always better if it has some more things. Sometimes just the little extra steps complete it a lot more and are much worth it. I don't know, just like, instead of just boiling the pasta and adding the vinegar sauce, you can also, I don't know, fry some hot dogs. Like chopped hot dogs. You can also chop some carrot. You can put it all together. And then you've got like a more complete meal. It is worth it. But to head back into work. Good luck, Danielle! I hope it goes well. I hope it's a nice, smooth day at work. We'll be accompanying you meanwhile. Accidentally spoiled myself with Kamen Rider. My favorite character was revived, but I was happy and sad because it wasn't a surprise anymore. Ah, yeah. At least that was like a positive spoiler. It was not like the opposite. Like, ah, your favorite character is now dead. Surprise. That's like the worst kind of spoilers. At least that was like a positive one, you know? the opposite, like cooking. I don't like eating. The world is so unbalanced. Some people are made for cooking, some people are made for eating. Vinegar sauce, didn't even know that existed. Yeah, there's this, it's like a dark vinegar, like balsamic vinegar, but a bit more dense. And it's so good. It's so good to like garnish things. I really recommend it. I don't know if it's like available everywhere, but it's available here in Spain, and it's so good. I love it. End up cooking one day and have food for 2 days. But then think about it. If you prefer cooking to eating, maybe you could do the opposite. Cook for only 1 day, and then you can cook more times. But it's practical to just cook a lot 1 day, and then you can have food for the rest of the days. Sometimes I do that too. For example, when there's like, I don't know, some meat that is about to go bad, I just like make some sauce with it, and then I can have the sauce for the next days, and I don't have to prepare it. Making meatballs and spaghetti today have to before the meat expires. Exactly! Yep. Gotta put it to use before it expires. I hope they turn out well. I burned bread before. Me too. Last time I tried to make banana bread. I had a little accident last time I tried to make banana bread. You know, you need to put like the oven at like, I think 170 degrees for like 55 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it 55 minutes, but I forgot to check the temperature. It was not at 170 degrees, it was at 250 degrees. So I put it 55 minutes at 250 degrees. The bread ended up a little bit toasted on the top. Was like, oh, I think I messed up something. Yo-hooo Frederick! Yo-hooo Puke Princess, welcome! How's it going? And Yo-hooo Gelato from the present! I said hello to you from the past for the message that was in the chat at the beginning, but not in the present yet. Olive oil plus vinegar plus bread. Yes! So good. That is so good. Use Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. Yep, I use Celsius. What do you mean? Classic mistake! But it was the 170 were also Celsius. I just forgot to check the number. I messed up big time. Can you imagine though, using Celsius instead of Fahrenheit for that? How much is 250 in Fahrenheit? Is that cold or hot? Let me see. How much is it? 250 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 121 degrees Celsius. Well, that's also still quite hot, yeah. That is quite hot still. But probably not enough for baking. It would have been undercooked. Yo-hooo Mono, welcome! Yo-hooo Funtime Gregory, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Am I weird for putting croutons in my spaghetti? No, I don't think you are. I think that sounds really good, actually. Yeah. Pasta goes well with croutons, I think. Yeah. It is hot, yeah. I'm not used to the conversions in degrees, but it would have been funny to make that mistake. Not funny for the result, but at least funny for, like, you know, anecdote. I burned chicken nuggets in the microwave once. Oh no! I've never made chicken nuggets in the microwave, but that sounds like there was truly a little oopsie there. That's still melting point, is it? Wait, is it? Let me check. Steel melting point. Steel melting point is 2500 Fahrenheit. It is a lot more. That's the steel melting point. That's in Celsius would be 1370 degrees. Yep. That's like the minimum for melting point of steel. I think that's quite a lot more than an oven can usually get to. Soft and crunchy, like sweet and sour. Wait, do you prefer crunchy or crumbly or chewy and soft cookies? I don't know. I think I prefer when they are a little bit crunchy, but butter cookies are so good and they are a lot more crumbly than crunchy. So I guess it depends on the cookie. I like all cookies most of the time. If there's cookies, I'm happy. Cookies are delicious no matter the shape, no matter the texture. Cookies good. Cookies very, very good. There's worse stuff people do with spaghetti. There's always gonna be worse stuff that people do with spaghetti, yeah. Except not me, because I always make good recipes with spaghetti. Including the time I put chocolate sauce in them. That was actually not so bad. One time when my dad was a teen, he almost burned the hotel down from making hot dogs! What? More than hot dogs, that must have been like incandescent dogs. The hottest dogs. So much they almost burned down the hotel. Oh no. Chocolate sauce not approved? What do you mean? Have you tried it? Have you tried them with chocolate sauce? Can you truly, from the heart, affirm that chocolate sauce is not approved for pasta? Pepperoni and peanut butter. If I like pepperoni, I could maybe give an opinion on that, but unfortunately. But hey, that's valid, you know, trying new combinations. Unrestrained from the, you know, the combinations that people are used to, the socially accepted food combinations, is one of the freedoms that we need to expand. We don't have to be cowards when it comes to new food combinations. How are we gonna find new good food combinations if we're not brave about it? If people in the past had not tried food combinations, we wouldn't have a lot of foods that we have nowadays, when you think about it. Did people tell the first baker that they should not mix eggs with flour? Exactly. Those dogs were too hot. They were burning. The hotel became the entire oven. That sounds very scary though, holy shit. I hope it didn't get too out of hand. Cookies! That reminded me! Cookie Clicker, I haven't played it in a while. I remember when I started playing Cookie Clicker, I started like buying the cookies with chocolate chips and started calling them grandma cookies. Even my dad started calling them grandma cookies. I eat chocolate cookies with jalapeno salsa. Ooh, spicy. Interesting, actually. Soft and crunchy, like sweet and sour. Cookies soft and crunchy. Can they be soft and crunchy at the same time? Now that I think about it. Maybe it's at first. It could be like crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. That could be. Maybe a cookie could be like that. You can have both. Cookie shops are highway robbery now. I got charged 25. That's a lot. I guess that also might be because, you know, prices in different countries are different in general. I know in a lot of places things are a lot more expensive than in Spain, so the standards are also different. So 25 sounds insane to me. It sounds like a lot. Wait, I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay, there's a hand here. Gonna try to make this hand look like a hand at least. I think it looks decently like a hand. More or less. Option to eat your OCs. No! My OCs are not edible! My OCs are not for consumption. They are not edible. Most of them. We would have to do a thorough analysis in case some of them are edible. OCs are too cute to eat. Exactly. All the ones that have been turned into chibis, those are no longer edible, confirmed. Because chibis are too cute to eat them. Didn't burn down, everyone was fine. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Like this. I should check how the tablet of the doctor looks. Also, I left one of the eyes half line arted. I should probably finish that before I forget it completely. Ramen is great for experimenting with combinations. Love small tomatoes and rice in them. Ooh, rice sounds good actually. Rice with the ramen broth. Usually what I put in ramen, I end up adding some extra ingredients. Cause instant ramen is a little bit most of the time. So if you add some extra things, it ends up really rich in flavor. You can add like an egg. You can add some extra soy sauce. You can add, what's the word? How is that called? There's this spice that I usually put in it. I don't remember the name. I know I've mentioned this spice a lot, but I never remember the name. Turmeric! That's the one. Turmeric. It's good. We live in a society where you go bankrupt over cookies. You're gonna have to start making the cookies. Maybe you can become rich like that. Maybe that's how Cookie Clicker started. It started with someone making cookies and then becoming like someone in Eldritch Horrors, the ruler of the world. I don't know. Ramen and rice is too much of a texture difference. Well, but doesn't really stop you from trying. I think with the broth it can combine pretty well. Yeah. Yo, Crumpets, welcome! How's it going? How's Jojo? I still haven't been able to continue. Hopefully I can continue one of these days. But I still haven't been able to progress more. Gotta find a moment to continue it. I'm still at the beginning of part 2. Haven't touched instant ramen in ages. I quit all in a pot and it's so fun to make. Yes! The homemade ramen. So good. My dad makes really good ramen. He makes it like restaurant, like it's right out of a restaurant. Yay, almost 300 doses! Soon! It's gonna be a while since the counter will be able to go up, because I think I'm gonna finish all the lines and colors first, and then we're gonna finish them completely. But yeah, we're getting close to 300! Have butter cookies, enjoy! Enjoy them in my honor! I wish I had butter cookies. I know how to make them, but I've run out of butter. I need to get more. I used all the butter for making the banana bread. So, no more butter for now. Not doing well, have a terminal illness. It's very contagious to us. It's called a 9 to 5 job. No, that's the most terrifying thing. Be strong, Crumpets. I send you strength. Hopefully someday there will be a cure for that. Hopefully someday people won't have to work anymore, ever again. Luckily ramen doesn't go bad. I have 5 cases prepared for hurricane season! Nice! You're gonna be ready. Not even the hurricanes are gonna stop you from eating ramen. Okay, let's see. Here I'm gonna have a problem, and it's that I'm gonna have to summarize the design a lot, I think. I'm gonna have to simplify it, because the original design of the Doctor in Arknights is definitely something. It is wait, how does this even work? The line here is very, very weird now that I look at it. It just kinda goes outside of the arm a lot. It doesn't really work like in the sketch. Speaking of bread, fun fact, I was scared to eat monkey bread until I was 20 because I thought it was made of monkey meat! What is monkey bread? Wait, I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Monkey bread. Oh, that looks so good actually. Ooh. Interesting. That actually looks really good. I have never heard of it. And it's okay, I won't judge you, because I have a similar story. When I was a kid, the first time that I heard about shrimp crackers, I started crying because I did not want to. I only heard about it, my parents told me, hey, you want us to get some shrimp crackers? And I was like, no! I don't want to get shrimp crackers, that sounds terrible. Because I imagine like literal bread crackers with shrimp in them, and I started crying. I did not know it was like the you know, shrimp crackers that I had eaten before. I had eaten them before and I really liked them, but I did not associate the name to the crackers. So I started crying. I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. I started crying saying, no, I don't want shrimp bread, no. And then I realized what kind of crackers it was, and it was like, wait, no, I take it back. And my parents were like, no, you already made a drama, we're not gonna get you shrimp crackers anymore. And I learned my lesson. That was the day I learned what shrimp crackers were. That's quite a similar story, so I'm not gonna judge you at all. It's one of my little embarrassing stories from when I was a kid. Have you tried spicy ramen while sick? I think I have. Yes. And honestly, I think spicy food really... I don't know, it really feels well when you are not feeling well. I guess it depends on like how you're not feeling well. If you're like having stomach pains, maybe it's not that much of a good idea to eat something spicy. But for, I don't know, for a cold or so, spicy food really revitalizes you somehow. At least for me it does. I really like spicy food. Covered in cinnamon sauce and it's like a sponge cake. It sounds so good. I wanna try monkey bread now. I'm gonna take note of it and see if I can find a recipe. I wonder if I can make it. I would need like a mold with the shape, but I'm definitely writing it down. I should eat the butter cookies next to the Yomi shrine. Yes, I will feel the cookies nearby. I will feel their presence. It would be like I am also eating the cookies. Okay, yeah, this is... I struggle a lot with her design because it's not a design that I have made. I've only designed like her face and her hair. But the clothes are not my design. The clothes are from Arknight's. And Arknight's clothes are truly something. How does this work exactly? There's these. Because yes, this is my Arknight's Doctor OC. She's also included in the list because this is the list of fan characters. And now it's her turn. Let's see. How does this even work? I'm just gonna simplify it a lot, I think. Android Doctor, oh no, Arknight's Doctor. Doctor from Arknight's, the protagonist. Yeah, the outfit of the Doctor is really cool. Really iconic design, actually. I need to continue the main story because I've left it abandoned for quite a while. Diagonal syndrome, neuron activated. It was the brain cell activating. This is gonna be difficult. Let's see. This is a little bit shorter than the cloth underneath. Here we go. I'm excited to finish the extra pain Mondays at last. There's only gonna be 3 more after this one, I think. 2 or 3 more, I think. And after that, I'm gonna go back to doing art on Thursdays. Thursday instead of Paint Monday, I'm gonna be able to do like normal art at last. I'm excited to draw things again. I feel like I haven't drawn consistently since like months. Because I keep working on like game dev things or just the chibis or commissions. So I'm excited to have at least one day during the week in which I can just draw. I've even been getting some new brushes in Clip Studio. And I really want to try them. I found one that looked really nice for sketching. So I really want to try it. I just wanna draw. I've got also a lot of sketches that I want to finish at some point. Some of them I've had them for years. They've been in my folder of unfinished things for years. Maybe I can show them in a moment. Since we're at it. Let me save. This looks so cluttered. I'm so sorry that my screen is always so cluttered with things. There we go. So what do I have here in my unfinished drawings? I've got this Miku. I've got a Miku that I never finished. She looks so cute here. I need to finish her someday. I drew this for a Miku day. And I never finished it. Yo-hooo, Marius, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What else? What else do we have? I've got this Arulu from Granblue. I never finished her either. I really want to finish this one too. I've had this one for like since 2019 or more. This sketch is from before COVID. I sketched this before COVID, guys, and it's still unfinished. I really want to finish it. Can't believe Miku's also in the graveyard of some unfinished work done by Yomi. Yeah. I've got some drawings that I've had unfinished for a long time. That Miku included. I started her on stream actually. That Miku, I drew her on stream during Miku Day. And then I never finished her. Because, you know, can never find a moment to finish some things sometimes. But someday I'll finish them. Probably it's gonna be some of the first drawings that I'm gonna work on after the Paint Mondays are done. I really want to finish them. I always like to finish everything I start. I've got another Arulu actually. That's not the only Arulu I have. I've got this one too that I never finished. I should finish them someday. And I've got some other sketches too. Most of them are Granblue fan art. This one, I really want to finish it. This one's gonna be very complicated, but I really want to work on this one someday. It's the Granblue main cast, if they were playing Dungeons and Dragons. I really want to finish this one. I really like it. Someday I will. On the right side you have material for a stream, finishing the unfinished drawings. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. After we're done with the chibis, like the extra Paint Mondays, not the chibis in general. After we're done with the extra Paint Mondays, I'm gonna work on those. Cause I really wanna work on them. I'm probably gonna get in a Granblue fantasy mood soon because I wanna get up to date with the story soon because there's gonna be an update. Not long from now, and I will get up to date with the story, and I will cry, and I will be very, very hyped about Granblue Fantasy. So I will want to draw some more Granblue Fantasy. Let's see. Wait, let me. There we go. Get a beautiful view of the lady, never apologize. But it's like a lot of them. Look at that. Take care, Makuyu. Thank you so much for coming. I'll do my best to finish. So bad at finishing drawings, so I'm hoping the drawing challenge I'm doing now will help with that. Yay, I hope it does. Even though sometimes this is something that is really, really difficult to drill in my head. Sometimes drawings don't really have to be finished. sometimes if you're not enjoying doing a drawing, you can always move on to something else. But at the same time, I feel very strongly that wanting to finish every drawing, it's so much easier to start a drawing than to finish it. So at the same time, trying to get yourself to finish drawings is also a good thing. Because it also feels better to finish a drawing than to start one, when you think about it. How are the shoes? Okay, I think we can add some detail to the shoes. Same with writing stories as well. So easy to start, so hard to finish. Yeah, it's really worth it to finish them. Even if it's difficult, even if it's not perfect, it feels great and it's worth it. Okay, I need to fix this shoe. Something I've also wanted to do is do like fan merch of things. At some point I'm probably also gonna do that. I don't know, there's so many things that I want to draw once I can find a moment for it. Hopefully soon. Only 1 month. Only 1 month of recovering pain Mondays and I'll be able to. Yeah, fan merch sounds really fun to do. I've only done it one time. I did like a couple keychains one time for a con, but I didn't really do anything else. I was accompanying a friend to the con to sell things, so we kind of worked on the booth together, but I didn't really bring much. So I want to get some more merch and try to get to a con someday. I think it would be really cool. Okay, next thing, the pocket. Why are there so many small details everywhere? There's so many details everywhere. Okay. The thing is, this doesn't really work like that, does it? I like how it looks on her like this, kind of like a scarf, but it's not really a scarf. I guess I'm, not bound by the limits of creativity. If it's my OC, so after all I can make some changes to the design. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. I'm probably gonna reuse this character at some point for something original. A lot of these characters are probably gonna end up reused for something of my original settings. Because I like a lot of them a lot. There we go. That's all actually, not so bad. Is there some more things that I could remove? Like there's something here. There's also the other pocket here. There we go. I think that's it, I think. Yeah. I said I think 2 times. Oh wait, there's also the... Let me see if there's a reference for the tablet. I'm gonna check really fast. There probably isn't. I don't think there is. So I'm just gonna... Wait, is there? There kinda is. I just found like a sprite edit of the Arknight's Doctor with the head of one of the Granblue Fantasy main characters. That's a funny combination. There's something like this. It's a tablet. How complex can it be? You know, just a tablet. There we go. Speak this eye a little bit. Wait, these eyes... I need to fix at least one of them a little bit. Make it a little bit more open. The shape also. There we go. How complex can it be? Haha. Famous last words. Very true. It's always more complex than it seems. I'm gonna also fix the hair a little bit. I think if we make this a little bit longer, it can cover this part a bit better. There we go, that looks a lot better, I think. Nice. That's another finished character. Now we can paint the base colors. And then move on to other things. Let's go. No idea if she would be wearing gloves. Maybe yes, maybe not. We're gonna pretend that she doesn't. Now about this. not gonna be that difficult, I think. There we go. Was there anything at the end of the... Not really. There is, however, this line here, so I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna make the border a bit longer, I think. And we're gonna add the blue line at the border here. Maybe here. Nice. Remind me of RPK 16 without the crazy part. We don't talk about RPK. No, we don't talk about her in this house. You know, I didn't feel anything specific when I saw her years ago. Like, sure, she has a nice design. She also gives me weird vibes. I'm more of a AK-15 kind of person, you know? But, however, some months ago, I saw her again. I was like, oh no. What has changed? Why do I feel like I'm in danger? I'm not gonna keep falling for the same white-haired characters with dubious motives, no. I need to be strong. There we go. Let's not talk about the AK team incident and Girls Frontline 1 event. I don't know if it's the one that I'm thinking of, but... I know that it was like people from the same team initially. And that there is one specific character from Arknights that is like supposed to be a reused design from Girls Frontline. But we don't talk about that character in this house. Yo, Bastig, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Lobster lady, I don't know what lobster lady you were talking about. I don't know any lobster ladies. Why would I know any lobster ladies? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god, I don't see any contrast at all. There we go. That looks a bit blue now. Okay, now this is perfect. I didn't see the contrast between the colors at all. This screen. This screen is difficult to work with this. Maybe if I do it like this? Oh no, that looks still the same. That looks too brown. A little bit darker maybe? Okay, this is perfect. This is now perfect. I've heard of Arknights, but I haven't played it yet. I really recommend it. It's a really cool game. The setting is also really cool. The gameplay is also kind of puzzle-like. Sometimes it's like a tower defense, basically. Pretty fun. It's a lot about finding the best places to place your characters. And there's a lot of super cool designs and stories. There's also an anime view, which is one like get a bit of a gist of the story and see what it's about. I only watched the first season, but it was nice. It was a nice adaptation. Now the hair. I'm gonna put the colored background, this way I can tell what I have painted and what I haven't, because it's really difficult to tell otherwise. Do wanna check it sometime even though I'm neck deep in other gacha games? Understandable. There's only so much time that one can dedicate to gachas in a day. I feel. It's difficult to balance multiple gachas. They are truly the enemy. There we go. Now the mouth. So what are we missing? We're missing this little cord over here. There we go. Ah. Maybe lighter, I think. There we go. Gonna make the top the same. Too many gachas, too little time. So true. They keep updating all the time. That makes it even harder to dedicate time to them. Because as soon as you finish getting up to date with one gacha, another one has updated. Are you actively playing any gachas, by the way? Yeah! Right now, I've been getting up to date with the story of Star Rail today, so I guess that one counts. I was also getting up to date with the story of Genshin, but I had to uninstall it because my computer was getting too full of space and I was already up to date. I'm playing Limbus actively also. Granblue Fantasy from time to time. And I think that's all the ones I'm playing right now actively. I do also have Arknights installed, but I just enter from time to time to get the occasional rewards and save up a little bit of rolls. But it's one of those games that is like so dense in story that I can never find a moment to just sit down and play it. Because it's like, okay, I need to be ready to read a lot of text. And I still haven't found the moment. I think those are all the ones that I've been playing at the moment. Let's fix these. But I went through a lot of other gachas along the way. More than I can count. With my entirety of 20 fingers between my hands and my feet. I would probably need more hands or feet to count them. For me, it's Genshin, Star Rails, Endless Zone Zero, Infinite Mika, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Oh, I know people who play all of those. I've heard good things about all of them, except I've heard lately that there was some issues with Infinity Nikki, like they did an update that people really complained about. Like they made very weird decisions. I don't know. Hopefully things are getting better there, because the game looks super pretty. It seemed like a really nice game, even if I don't have space or time to play it. So scatterbrain with my coding, my player has an arcadey movement, but I still decided to add terminal velocity and track coefficients. Well, this way, there's at least a bit more detail in the movement. The update was a mess, but they're getting it updated over time. That's good, I'm glad they are dealing with it. I hope they can fix that well. And that people can, like, redeem them a little bit in their eyes. I'm not sure about what happened or what decisions they made, but it's good when developers listen to the community and fix their mistakes and try to improve things as best as they can. There we go. That's another one finished. Let's move on to the next. There we go. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna put the reference at the side before. There we go. There she is. We mentioned Dark Knights, now it's time for Girls Frontline. There we go. I used to play it too, but I ended up dropping it because I think I lost the platform in which I was playing it. It was a mix of like having to uninstall the emulator because it was lagging my computer a lot, and also because the difficulty curve got me really stuck. But the story was being really cool. I remember the Valhalla collab, that was so good. I'm excited for the English release of Uma Musume. I've been waiting for that for ages. That's true! That's gonna be soon, right? Let's go! There's so many people who really liked it. It's really nice to see. And the horse girls are super cute. And now that people got into Uma Musume because of horse race tests, it's even funnier. It's funny how people turn horse race tests into Uma Musume. This mountain will be on Steam! Let's go! That's even better! I'm glad that they are putting, like, these kind of games not only on phone, but also for PC. I think it feels like a lot more comfortable than having them just on your phone. Because phones tend to have way less space than PCs. So at some point you're gonna be very limited in how many games you can have in it. But if you have a game on Steam, you can just have it on Steam. And play it on any PC in which you have Steam. Phones are like Yomi's PC, very limited. Yep, that's why I said like most phones. Oh, most PCs have more space than phones. Among those PCs, my PC is not included. Well, right now it is included. Right now it is. Because I had to uninstall Genshin, so now there is space in it. But before that, there was like less than 10 gigabytes of free space. Only play them on PC, a lot more comfortable for me. The screen is also bigger. It's a lot more comfortable also, like with controls. It's so much more comfortable. But at what cost? At the cost of like being free of one gacha for a while. Because I will come back. I'm excited for the next big update. But you know, nothing wrong about taking a break from time to time from a game. You become an unwilling single father in Girls from Line 2. This is your destiny now. This is your life now. Time to be a good dad. At least for now in Genshin, I've got time until I have to install it again, because I don't think there's like any characters that I plan on getting in the near future unless they announce like a new character that I suddenly really want. Last one I tried to get was Escoffier, the chef. She reminded me of a friend's OC. She did not come. I spent the last day of the banner until like 1 PM awake, trying to get the last rolls that I could for no reason. Because it did not work. It was useless in the end. I ended up giving up. I didn't get her. No, you didn't get her either. Sad. Hopefully we can get her the next run. I wasn't planning on getting her because, like, she's not like my usual kind of character. But then I saw like the trailer and I saw her expressions and she reminded me a lot of a friend's OC. It was like, wait, this is just like my friend's OC. I need to get her. When that happens, it's already over. I will already want the character. If it reminds me of like an OC that I like a lot, I will want to get the character. This character's pose is so cute. Yeah, thank you. She's doing that pose. She's a disaster. This lady is a disaster. She's a little silly. Genshin Gordon Ramsay, yeah, same. I beat her character story when I was getting roles. It was so funny that they gave her extra animations for how angry she was all the time. Like, she's so angry all the time, it's really funny. She has like a new animation for walking, because she's like walking with like her fists on the sides, like super angry. She only does that animation once, I think. They made animations just specifically to show how pissed off she was. It was so funny. And entirely new expressions that no character has ever made before, just because she was angry. Azurlin is having a collab with Blackrock Shooter. Oh yeah, I think I've seen some posts. I saw that master post, I think. Really cool. I really like that master. I've got like 2 figurines of her. She's my favorite. There's official Genshin Chibi art of her doing the idiot sandwich. That's true. I saw that sticker. I ended up liking her a lot. I hope that we can get her next time. What would Escoffier think about Choco Nuggets? I don't know, she would probably... Wait, well, think about it. Maybe she would not like them, but let's consider that she wants to explore like new frontiers of cooking. She mentions it. That she met a specific chef from Yo-hooo that has been doing some new experimental cooking, like with slimes and things like that. Think about it. Maybe she would not be against choco nuggets. Let's see. I think the ears should be here. Okay, and this should be the hair behind. Wait, no, but the hair is also behind here. No, the hair should be shorter. I don't even know how proportions work anymore. We're just gonna draw these first. Wish you the best of luck when she reruns. Thank you. At least I left the rolls at like 70 something. So next time that there's a run of a character I want, I will get them for sure. Let's see. It's nice that she has such a silly pose, because that's another pose that only she would have. Whenever there's a pose that only that character would make it, makes it easier to find a pose for them. Because at this point, after more than 300 characters, it's a little bit difficult to think about new poses. Who's the last character that you managed to get? I got Mizuki, I think. I got her during the 50-50 when I was rolling for Escoffier. And I was actually happy to get her because I really wanted her. It was like, oh, if the pity breaks, if I don't get her in the 50-50, at least I hope I can get Mizuki. And I got her, so you know, it ended up not so bad. So at least I got her. It was not all tragic. Yoko Rexy, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Yellow and green. Always great when the 50-50 loss ends well. Yeah! At least if it's a character that you kind of want to use or that you like, it doesn't feel that much of a waste. It doesn't feel so bad. Just finished my masterpiece of a Hagamos illustration. Oh, how did it go? Good work. It feels great to finish a big commission. Let's see. I guess I can put like the hair over here. It's a chibi, so it can be a little bit longer than it would be. Yumi has ever played XCOM? No, I haven't. I've never played it, no. Feel like I peaked, let's go! You got to level up. Now it's time to draw even more. and put that level up to practice. Wait, I think this hand actually... I have an idea. I'm fully guilty your tribe. Yeah, a good break is also a good idea. After drawing for a long time, a good break also is really overdue. More drawing next time. So I think the fingers should go like a little bit up like this. It's a bit more according to the pose. Feels a lot more that she's like, ah, oops. Girl from line 2 has a character that might be to Yomi's liking. Let me see. Because I don't know them that much from the new names they have in Girls from Line 2. Oh, she looks cute! She looks so cute. That's adorable. I haven't seen her before, no? I'm leaving the mask a little bit for last. Found the hedgehog in the wild when making tea in the middle of the night. Was that Sonic? Maybe Sonic came to visit to get some tea. That's cute. Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are so cute. Found the fox at the beach? What? What was the fox doing at the beach? Maybe taking a bath. Maybe fishing. Got a video! Cute! It's so cool when you stumble upon like a wild animal out of nowhere. Like animals that you wouldn't normally see. That's so cool! Yoga Luis, welcome! How's it going? Yeah, it's a late Monday, yep. This Monday comes with a little bit of delay. But it's okay, it's never too late. Never too late for a Monday. Here we are. Well, let me make a save. Better late than never, exactly. The stream is being broadcasted from Monday using a time machine. Yep, That's why I can't reply in real time. Because it's a real stream made on a real Monday. It's a synchronized Monday. The fox wanted to catch some foxtrot waves. Very fitting. That's very, very fitting. Let's get... I think this... The ponytail should maybe be a little bit shorter, I think. There we go. From the future or from the past? Ah, it's a mystery. Maybe it's from the future, maybe it's from the past. Maybe it's from a parallel dimension that is neither in the past or in the future. Missing this one and this one. Okay, only the shoes and the mask. My question is, what does the fox say? Never gets old to reference that. Funny thing that we've referenced this song 2 times in this same week, because in the last stream it was also referenced because there were foxes in the game that we were playing. Those foxes were also chilling. Smooth this a little bit. Let's put circles. I'll zoom in for that. It's gonna be a lot easier if I'm zoomed in. There we go. Hehehe. It was the morphogenetic field. You know when you hear a new word and then you start hearing it everywhere? Like everyone's thoughts have been connected? That's what this is. It's the morphogenetic field. To follow the joke, but I don't remember how the song follows. Me neither. Actually, I don't remember any more of the lyrics. Aside from the part where he does like a lot of different sounds. The hive mind is real. There we go. Leah, yo-hooo! Jump scare! Leah, jump scare! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! I'm still drawing chibis, yes. Some things never change. I'm almost done with this one. And then we can paint the base colors. Let's do this. There we go. Another one finished. Doing fine, finished another semester. Let's go, good work. Preparing for art fight. Sorry for exploding with the news. I hope I can get to participate in art fight this year. I really want to. At last this year I think I'll be able to. Wasn't there a timer to send messages before? Right now the timer is how much. I don't remember how much it is. There is a timer, I think, but right now it's like 3 seconds only. It's a lot shorter. It goes faster, yeah, because I thought that maybe making it so long, so slow was a bit annoying. So I made it a lot more bearable. I'm still keeping it in case there's like spam bots, like sometimes there are. Usually, lately there haven't been that many bots, so you know what? Some things improve. Some things are better here in YouTube. There are no longer any bots. There used to be so many bots years ago, it was horrible. I don't know if there should be like a... Let me Google just in case. You know, just to see the outfit of the commander well, because I still need to do the shoes too. Okay, there we go. I'm missing some details actually. Big on bots. Yep. The bots have fortunately be gone. There are no longer bots. Haven't been around since the waifu tier list. That's true. It's been a while since that. I'm excited to try Art Fight at last. Every time that I wanted to participate, there was something that made me unable to participate. Like last year, it was at the same time as the release of Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. Oh my god! Oh, so Nirbot, click on me for best viewers, Bebop. Yoga Nirwanda, welcome! Or Nirbot. Suspicious. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully this year nothing will come up and I'll be able to participate in Art Fight at last. Fortunately still in the IV hell. Some things never change. But that is good. That's good. It means that you're enjoying it. Is it truly hell? Didn't find a BDP. Yeah. Take it easy. Hopefully you can wake up bit by bit. Smug single houses in your area. Oh god, those bots that would put like 10 emojis in the message. God, this brought me so many flashbacks. Where are these OCs in my area though? Where are they? They always say they are in my area, but in my area where? Could be a lot of places. Let's do this like that. And there's these extra belts that she's got. Also, this has some buttons. I think maybe they wouldn't be visible actually. Okay, there's this belt over here. There's also like a line. Maybe the OCs, the smug single OCs in my area are the OCs that we created along the way. Ah. There we go. So true. Cause most girls like, oops, I committed the war crime. Ooh, oopsie doopsie. She's full of girly whimsy. Yeah. She's a bit of a clown. But then when she removes the mask, she just has a bit of anxiety. She changes completely. In area means anywhere in 510.1 million kilometers square. Yep, certainly it has to be between that area. Outside of that area, maybe it might be a little bit difficult to find smug single OCs. Unless we ask the aliens. Maybe they know something. Me dio bloquear hablar en inglés. Estaba haciendo limpieza de mi site porque se llenó el espacio. Y de mera casualidad encontré un fanart de mis OC. Wait, what? What? ¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuál fanart era? ¿Llegaste a terminarlo o estoy recordando mal? Porque si no lo terminaste, aunque no vayas a terminarlo, tienes el deber y obligación de enseñármelo. ¡Lo vi! Entonces debo tenerlo guardado. Yep. Entonces debo tenerlo guardado en mi disco duro. Lloro. No! I mean, I remember a lot of things, but my brain sometimes fails me. That's not true. Maybe I still have it here. Wait, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. I probably have it in my hard drive because I did some cleanup of files and moved a lot of things to my hard drive. But do send it again so I can see it again if you want. Okay, I think that's all for her chibi. Let's go. Wait, the mask also has like a slightly different shape than her face. It's like this. Espero lo que haga falta. Someday I'll stop procrastinating and finish the best Yomi fan art ever. It's not something Baki related, right? It's not something Baki related, right? Right, Stig? Oh no. I could never forget that one. Ah, estaba terminado, pero creo que está en mi cuenta vieja. Right. Tiene sentido. It can always be worse. Ah. know if it's worse. I don't know if it's worse, actually. Can it be worse? Is Yomi worse? I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Yo, Kai, welcome! Yeah, she's like, oopsie, I messed up. I like her a lot. I'm planning to reuse her for another project, for a fully original project. And I really like her new version. I can't wait to write her dialogue. She's gonna be so silly. Could be my edit from 1 year ago that was super cursed. Alfarius, every time that you make an edit, you worry me a lot. Like, every edit that you have made, or at least most of them, have been some sort of terrifying. Oh wait, the hands are also... Hope I can do fan art of you someday. I love your model design. Thank you! I'm always really happy to see like art people make of me, of my characters. It just like makes me emotional. There's only one rule. You need to show me. No, se perdió. Quizá lo tengo en el disco duro. Yo creo que lo tengo en el disco duro. Por lo menos lo tienes en tus carpetas, así que perdido no está. Eso es lo importante. Aquí. My Yomi was really moving, wasn't it? Yeah, it made me cry a lot. It gave me a lot of feelings of some sort. Especially because it was really well made. Like, it's a lot of conflicting feelings. I hope you're aware of that. There we go. Vuelvo a publicar en Blue Sky si es que tienes... ¡Yeah! Sí tengo. Espera, de hecho, puedo pasar mi cielo azul aquí. I'm gonna show my Blue Sky here. So Leah can find it easily. There it is. Yo, Luna, welcome! I know when to make a build of you as a Weaver Dice character. TTRPG based off the web serial's Warm World. Never heard of it. Ooh. Jury goes with nature vibes, maybe a breaker power with a shaker element? I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds cool. If you want, feel free. That could be cool. You're going to ghostly facing form and also make vines and stuff that can bind... vines! And shy people grow from the environment that also can phase through stuff. Ghostly plants, that would be really cool actually, yeah. That would be really cool. Okay, now the hair. Oh wait, there's a selection somewhere. There we go. Grow from the environment like Kaiju Yomi or Baki Yomi. Do those grow from the environment? I think I have missed some lore of Baki Yomi and Kaiju Yomi. But somehow I can see it. Let's see. Let me check. Okay. I think the belt... Okay, this color would have to be something lighter, otherwise I won't be able to differentiate it from the lines. And all of this goes in this color. The shoes also. And this. And these two. That putting you into the warm verse is going to put your character through some shit, but it's very nature. Depends on what kind of depends on what kind of shit that would be. I guess that's also important because I know nothing about the setting, so that's also something important to consider. Depending on how it is, maybe I would not want to be there. That sounds terrifying. Imagine walking through a forest, flipping a rock and finding a Baki Yomi growing underneath. Does that mean that Baki Yomi is a mushroom? Does that make Baki Yomi a mushroom? These implications mean that Baki Yomi might be a fungus of some sort. Okay, now the legs. The legs are gonna be more of a normal thigh color. There we go. Nice. Maybe more saturated. There we go. And now we're just missing the gold decoration. Like this. These two, let's just paint them like this. Wait, these two. No sé, yo me que había dibujado era Cage. Es verdad, que me acuerdo que te gustaba Cage, cierto. Yep. You can destroy Baki Yomi as the spores will create a new one. Yeah, mushrooms can get out of control really easily. I remember seeing a post about how those mushroom growing kids sometimes got out of control and ended up making mushrooms grow all over the house. There's other people with powers, heroes and villains both. A small handful of them are truly monstrous people. For example, there's a group called the Slaughterhouse 9. Yeah, that sounds very friendly. Mushrooms are so cool. I had a mushroom obsession when I was a kid. I really liked them. I memorized so many mushroom names. I had like a ton of mushroom foraging books. I still remember a lot of things from them. It was really fun. I still really like them nowadays. I'm not a big fan of eating them because I don't like the flavor, but I really like going to forage for mushrooms. It was one of my favorite things to do. Yokozaku, welcome! I'm glad you like this one. I have mushroom to say about this topic, yes. Debería rehacer el dibujo. Nah, no hace falta rehacerlo. Si quieres, puedes, pero mejor enfócate en lo que tengas que hacer primero, yep. Importante. There's also bringers, these guys that show up and wreck cities and heroes and villains team up to fight them off. It sounds like it's a very... what's the word? A lively world. That sounds like a very lively world. Okay, let's save and let's move on to the last one. Here we go. I did find a reference of this character actually. I was looking through old drawings the other day and I did find some old drawings including one of this character, which is very rare. I don't remember drawing him much, but hey, it works. Let's go. Was a fan of dinos and Greek myth as a kid. I feel like Greek myth is something that really caught the attention of a lot of kids. It's really cool. Dinos are also really cool. Very good choices, actually. Very good choices. Yomi growing facility goes out of control. That's the end of the world. That's just the end of the world. It's over. The entity has breached containment. Yomi has breached containment. It's over. La mayoría de mis hoteles de hoy en día son hoteles de Hoseki no Kuni. Tienes muchas piedras para elegir, así que es buena idea. Ahora que lo pienso, también llegué a pensar un personaje de Hoseki no Kuni, pero nunca llegué a dibujarlo. No sé. Por lo menos en la lista no está. Simplemente se me olvidó y no pensé más en el personaje, pero por un momento tuve una idea de personaje para Hoseki no Kuni. No de José, Hoseki no Kuni. ¿Quién es José? Greek and Egyptian mythology are so freaking cool. Yes, I agree. And there's so much to learn in there. There's so many stories. Really cool. Okay, I'm gonna fix the hair. The hair is something more like this. Wait, something like this. Speaking of Egyptian, this is a character with somewhat Egyptian themes. True. The Yomi apocalypse. That's gonna be the last thing that we see. Wanna learn more about those armillaria species mushrooms? They are huge. I vaguely remember them. Wait, let me Google them so I can show them. Oh, look at these ones. There's a lot of them. There's like very big gatherings of them. Don't know if it's the same ones that you're talking about, but because there's always different mushrooms with the same family name. But look at all these guys. Look at all these mushrooms all together. So cluttered. They don't give each other space at all. They look like chips a little bit. They are shaped like chips. As always though, never eat something from a forest that you don't know for sure that it's something that you know it's safe. That's the rule number 1 of foraging. Never pick up something unless you are 100% sure, more than 100% sure that it's something safe. Especially with mushrooms. Mushrooms give me a bit of a body horror vibe, not a fan. Yeah, understandable. I mean, the concept itself of fungus, of mushrooms, is a little bit otherworldly. Even though they are like one of the most common things ever. Just the fact that they are neither plants or animals already makes them a little bit haunting, doesn't it? Mushrooms are so cool, they feel so alien. Technically those are all just the flowering bodies, don't forget the mushroom itself is underground. Yeah, that's true. The mycelium. And it can always be much bigger underground, like a network. Mushrooms are so cool. Long-lived and form the largest living fungi in the world. Largest known organism, covers more than 3.4 square miles and is estimated to be 2,500 years old. Wait, I think I heard about them in a video about immortality not that long ago. Yeah. I think that's why they sounded familiar from recently. Because considering that the organism is like the mycelium underground, that can make it like very, very, very long-lived. Can you feel your heart burning? Can you feel the struggle within? I love that post so much. It's so funny that that quote comes from a post about mushrooms. Tell me the name of God. You fungal piece of fungus. You cannot kill me in a way that matters is such a raw line. That it's incredible that it comes from a shit post about mushrooms. There was a mine with 8-meter tall mushrooms? Grew creative mushroom forest? Wait, let me Google that. I wanna see. Ooh. That's so cool. It's prehistoric. That's so cool. I'm gonna read that later. I'd never heard of them. Decay exists as an extant form of life. It's true in the end. Because decay, in part, is like organisms making other organisms decay. It is a result of life after all. Isn't that cool? No, Animulia. Espero que pueda aguantar, que sea fuerte. Mi propio portátil le envía fuerza. Visible Yo-Yomi is just a small part of it. That's gonna haunt me forever also. We mustn't think about the Yomi underground. We mustn't know that it's there, under our feet. It will always be there. This character originally, funny little fact, came from a Homestuck fan story. This is technically, in some way, a Homestuck fan character. But there's a story behind that. It's not directly related to Homestuck itself. Usually at that... what's the word? Years ago, when Homestuck was like in its prime, we could say, people liked to do what was called fan ventures. Because Homestuck has like a concept that is easily reusable for original stories. You know, group of friends find a game, the game turns out to bring the end of the world, and then they have to start like playing the game to make the new world. That's the idea. And people made like their own versions of like their OCs playing the game and going through their own adventures and stuff. So with some friends of mine at that time, we decided to make our own story like that. And this is one of the characters that was in that story. We're talking about Homestuck? Yes, because this is technically a Homestuck fan character. When a fandom OC gets too powerful and becomes an original story OC. This one still hasn't become an original story OC. Technically, he's still part of that Homestuck story. That Homestuck story will never revive, probably. It's like way too old. And I've moved on to other things. But for now, there's no other story that he's in, so technically he's still a remnant from that story. Maybe someday I will reuse him for something, but... we made even like an original setting. Like the concept for the story that we made was that the characters were from a planet that had a society based on the food chain. So you had like animal inspired characters that would like eat the others from the lower parts of the chain. It was a kind of disturbing concept when you think about it. Yo, puppies are welcome! How's it going? How many people has he eaten? Well, have you counted how many slices of bread have you eaten in your life? That's... that's a JoJo reference. I don't remember. I don't remember if he had like what's it called? Because I mean, the characters were all very quirky overall. every day one of you is talking about eating people when I show up. That's true. You're actually right. I don't know how it keeps happening. How does that keep happening? Why is this such a recurring topic? Eating people? Why? I'm read Homestuck, but my friend is a Homestuck nerd and he's drugged all of us into learning at least how... Oh, Sbarb! Yeah! We're still figuring out our class specs in game. Turns out our friend group, we are in a doom session and we have to skip to the other session to help the other session to succeed. That's actually pretty cool, yeah. It's very Homestuck. It's a recurring topic because you're a VTuber, obviously. The V in VTuber stands for war. This is not what I signed up when I started VTubing, just so you know. Just for the record, I was not planning for this. Good night, Isyani! Take care! Thank you so much for coming! I hope you have a good night! His stock footage now to be used when needed. Yep, he will revive someday. He'll get a new story somewhere where he doesn't have to eat people, probably. Hopefully that will be the case. It was a really cool story, actually, what we had planned. We didn't get very far, we did some pages of it, but then we never continued. But it was really fun what we had thought. It was like a group of friends from different parts of the food chain. Like, we had this guy that is a crocodile, we also had a wolf, we had a plant, we had a fox, there was also a bat, I think, and also a firefly. Don't know if I'm forgetting anyone. I think those were like the main group, but there was gonna be a twist. There was gonna be a little twist that I can reveal because the story is never gonna happen, so it's not gonna be a spoiler for anything. Ex-cannibal. The characters from the new story don't have to know. Shh. We don't need to tell them. I have itchy nose. Mientras más limpio mi compu, más se llena de datos. Me ocurre, me pasa, es horrible. Limpiar ordenadores es muy horrible. Es muy difícil a veces ver qué borrar y qué limpiar, no sé. Ojalá tuvieran espacio infinito. But there was gonna be a twist in the story. The thing is, you know, the characters were gonna start playing the game, they were gonna start their session and get into like the world from the game. If you don't know much about Homestuck, you don't really need to know the details. Just think about it like an isekai. Homestuck is an isekai. That's all you need to know. Homestuck is an isekai. So the thing is, the characters were gonna enter this other world. They were gonna get isekai'd to this other world. But when it was the turn of the fox, something happened. There was an extra character that was gonna appear in the story, and it was a parasite. The parasite was gonna kill the fox and get in her place. The parasite took her place, and the fox stays in the story as a ghost. So the characters would have to deal with that extra unexpected character they didn't know was joining. Prince goes the opposite aspect. The Prince of Light destroys light or destroys through light. And light in Homestuck includes things like relevancy to the plot or information. So we basically got an Eldritch Prince on the moon with the horror terrors. Great! That's just perfect! That's just perfect! Your burp session is gonna be very exciting, I think. It could be cool for like a roleplay system, like a TTRPG system. Bye bye Gelato, take care! Thank you so much for coming! Thank you so much! I'll do my best to continue. The design's a little bit different now that I'm looking at it. It should be probably more over here. The pants are different, but it's not like his design here is super complex. It's like pretty simple. Someday, when I put him in another story, I'll give him a better design, some more complex clothes, something a bit more memorable. Yo-hooo Zephyr, welcome! And Yo-hooo to Shiny too! Hello! Yo-hooo! Welcome to the stream! You know what, Lunam? It sounds like now you are the Homestuck nerd. Now you know everything there is to know about Homestuck. You have been transformed into the new Homestuck nerd. For friendship and information as a team. You are the Homestuck nerd. It's you. That's also a Homestuck reference, by the way. Now you're gonna have to read Homestuck. It's actually a cool story. I enjoyed it a lot. I never finished it though. So I can't really say much about the end, about what I thought of the overall thing, but I really enjoyed Homestuck on like the beginning when it was like updating. Someday I will finish it, I guess. Someday. There we go. Nice. How many essays we did today? I finished the lines of 2 essays so far, and the base colors also. These 2. Now I'm finishing the 3rd one. Wait, I just noticed that I forgot something. Good thing that I zoomed out and looked at the characters, because I forgot to paint the sclera. There we go. Ta-da! Now we're gonna finish this guy, and maybe I'm gonna start preparing to draw the next characters instead of starting to finish these ones, because I kinda wanna show all of them and then draw them all in a row. This way, since this list is not very long, we can have everyone drawn very soon. And then I'll just have to finish them one after the other after that. Reminder of the International Day for showing people, like for drawing short people, is close at October 21st. Is that... October 21st is not close. First of all, October 21st is not close. Okay? For once, it's not bedtime when Yomi streams because my sleep schedule slowly cycles around. Today, woke up after a full night's sleep at 6 AM. Nice! That means that your sleep schedule is fixed for now. Let's hope it lasts for a little bit. Just for a little bit, you know? After that, it can break again. Sleep schedule. I don't know her. Who that? Sleep schedule. I don't know who that is. It's not broken or fixed. That's not how it works. It just works differently. It's a cycle that works differently from other people. That's just it. What about your schedule, Miss Yomi? I don't know. Last time I heard from my sleep schedule was like a week ago or so. It's back to normal. It's back. By normal, I mean it's back to me going to sleep at 7 a.m. Sometimes 8. Yeah, that's my schedule right now again. The existence of a sleep schedule implies the existence of sleep. That's true. That is true. I mean, sleep happens. I do sleep, for example. So that means I guess I have a sleep schedule. Don't have a standard 24-hour internal clock. Yeah, it just works differently, you know? Sometimes when it's like 8 a.m, I still don't feel sleepy at all. I don't know. In a weekend night is good for late night walks and exercise because daytime is hot even in winter. Yeah, I imagine that it's much worse than it is here, yeah. At night it's always a little bit colder, so it hurts a lot less to exist during the night when it's summer or any other season where it's super hot. But sometimes it's also hot in other seasons. It's not even summer here yet. And it's already unbearably hot. I hate it. Wouldn't it be funny to have a dolphin brain function of having one side sleeping and the other working? I wish I had that! Oh my god, I wish I had that. I wish I could be sleeping and working at the same time. It would make things so easy. Let me see... Okay, here there's an ankh. I don't know if I should keep the ankh, because that was like his symbol in the story. I guess I'll keep it for like old time's sake. Wait, cat. This is more close than January. That's true, October is closer than January. But still. Why throwing short people, eh? That's not very nice to short people. Feels like every once in a while it's throwing short people day. Like I'm pretty sure that there's more than one day like that in the year. Because it keeps being that day every once in a while. I don't trust it anymore. Oh no, Lía, ¿estabas limpiando la papelera? Claro, tienes que borrarlo también de la papelera. Ahí se va todo. Ahora ya está, ahora ya has mastereado el arte de limpiar ordenador. Ahora ya puedes liberar todo el espacio que necesites. Everyone under 5'4" is fair game to yeet. 5'4" is not even that short. That's not short. Okay, let's spin the ice. Todo lo viejo está aquí. Quizá puedas hasta recuperar archivos que hayas perdido por accidente. There we go. Now the other eye. After this I'm gonna go look for the other arts of the next characters. We'll see. Okay, this eye is gonna take some work, I think. Yeah, there's something weird in this eye. Something's not working. The other one turned out super well, but this one, there's something not quite right. There's something with the perspective. Todo esto es más viejo que mi dolor. Ánimo, Lía, ánimo. Ahora puedes simplemente eliminar todo y liberar mucho espacio. Y ya está, ya no hay crisis. Crisis de espacio. I think it's also that this looks very rounded. There we go. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Now just modify this a little bit more. Perfect. Now just the other eyebrow. Nice. I definitely need to give him a new design. This design feels so old and so simple. It could be so much better. Could be so much better. It feels old. But it's an old character, so it makes sense that the design is just very out of date. Fix these lines a little bit. And now let's paint the colors. There we go. Maybe the mouth, I can also move it a bit. Wait. this part of the hair. No, I think that's fine. I think the eyes, there's still something not so convincing with the eyes. I don't know. I'm not so sure. I think this one, it might be the perspective of this eye. Wait, if we move it like this, we can define this side of the head. Yeah, I think that works better. That works a little bit better. Nice. Perfect. Still not quite. No, there's still something that doesn't look that good. It's this eye. It's definitely this eye. I guess that helps a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, let's just paint the base colors and all that. And that's all. Let's go. So, I remember having this. We've got these pixel arts. So we're gonna use this for the color reference. Wait, no. Wait, I'm missing lines in that hand. Ya se ve la diferencia, yep. Una vez quitas las cosas de la papelera, cambia mucho. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. Maybe here too. Now the hair. Pretty sure I could give him a much better improved design. I will do it at some point. Still want to keep him even if he's not in any story, because he brings back a lot of good memories from when I made him and the story he was in. Funny fact, his design was not made by me, by the way. His design was made by one of my friends. For a second I thought it was Christian with a hat. What? Where's the hat? Where is the hat? Does his hair look like a hat? Now the shoes. Wait. I need to fix that line over there a little bit. I'm also gonna fix the color of the shoes. There we go. I guess the belt can also be the same color. I feel like this one doesn't combine at all. Okay, this one doesn't either. This one's a bit better. And also put it. Yeah. Let's fix that line really fast. Here. Now are we missing? Oh. And for the mouth. What if it's a little bit purple, you know, for variety? At least that's gonna give him a bit of a more interesting trait to compensate for the very simple outfit. There we go. Between chicken and crocodile, this character is undoubtedly crocodile. For once there is zero doubt. And for the inside, how's this color? Nice. There we go. Ya casi recupero todo el espacio perdido. Let's go. Los episodios de cosas siempre ocupan mucho. Sobre todo si están en muy buena calidad. Okay, we're done with this page. We're finished. We've finished the lines and colors, but there's still shadows to do. But what we're gonna do first is gonna be a little bit of cleanup of references. Because I don't need a lot of the references anymore. This one, for example, I only needed it for this little part of the doodle here. Because this is this character. But we don't need this one anymore for now. So we can get rid of this one. This one I think I won't need it either because it was color reference. But we already have the base color, so we don't need this one anymore. Ah, this one was just a cut version of the other. This one also more of the same. Her design isn't even the same anymore. It's a nice way of doing a little recap of all of them so far. We're gonna get rid of this one also. I like Anima. Yeah, thank you! She's a ghost type gym leader. These ones are the ones with Pokeballs. They are obviously Pokemon characters. And this one's the ghost type gym leader I made. I've always wanted to see a ghost type gym leader that is like a nun in a cathedral. Like the gym is the cathedral. I don't know, I've always wanted to see that in like a Pokemon setting. It would be so cool and so fitting. Okay, this one we don't need anymore either. This one's also just for the colors. So we no, not for the colors, for the lines and character references. So we're done with this one. It would make the most perfect sense for a ghost type gym, right? It would be so fitting, a cathedral, especially if it has a graveyard. Anyone else feel like we've talked about this before? Yes, we have. we have. I repeat a lot of topics sometimes, but I mean, not everyone is in all the streams, so for some people it might be something new. That's why I repeat a lot of topics sometimes. Okay, this one, I think we can keep this one because there's these details in the hair that I will want to be reminded of. So we're gonna keep this one as reference for these two. Let me name this layer. Desde que tengo esta computadora no sabía que tenía que limpiar la papelera. Yeah. Eso es mucha cosa por borrar. Okay, Rivika, I think we can keep her too, because I don't want to forget about her makeup. Something I did forget though, she's got wait. She's got these lines over here that I completely forgot. There we go. Had the same conversation with my father at least once every 2 or 3 months since I was a kid. Yeah, me too. I also repeat a lot of conversations with my dad all the time. It happens. Okay, this one. Yep, I'm keeping this one because I need reference of his colors for the hair especially. Gonna name this one. This one also. I'm also gonna need it. Maybe I can put these two references together in the same layer. We're gonna do that. There we go. This one maybe we don't need it because it's just the base color. Oh no, there's also these lines. If there's something in a reference that I still haven't added to the chibi, I prefer to keep it. This way I don't forget. So I'm gonna keep this one too. I think, and as references, we're not really gonna need them anymore because it's just literally two very tiny squares. This one, I'm keeping it for science. For reasons, even. This one's only the lines, so I think we don't really need it. But we can see it one last time. I really love this doodle so much. This doodle, I feel like I captured her expression so well. This feels so like her. I like her a lot. Wait! I forgot the earring. She's got an earring. I forgot the earring. Forgot it completely. I guess it would be here. Barely visible. Maybe we don't even need to put it. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be that visible. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this one. This one I think I can keep it because it still has shadows and other colors and this detail here. So we're gonna keep it. Gonna name it. This one. This one too. Pixel art. I think the sprites can also stay. Yeah. This one, I think I should also keep it But we can put it together with these. It's kind of the same. Over here. I don't think I'm gonna need this one, because it's more or less already the colors that she's got. This one can stay, maybe? Nah. I think we can also get rid of this one. This one needs to stay, because colors and a lot of details and things. I'd rather keep it, because, you know, doctor outfit is really something. So, gonna put it here. This one, oh look, that's the other version of Rui. This is her new version. This is how she looks now, as like an original character from an original setting. This is her new design. It looks pretty simple, but I think it fits her a lot. She looks so cute. I like her a lot. At some point I'm gonna make a story with her, but I don't think we need this reference anymore. She doesn't even have the same design, so we're gonna remove it for now. Lastly, this guy, I think we're gonna keep him for now, for the colors and stuff. This one we can get rid of. And this last one, look at that! Look at the sillies! These are some paper cutouts that I used to make with my OCs. I never finished some of them, like I never finished her eyes, but I used to draw the characters like these, you know, like those cutouts that you can hold with your hand, and it seems like you're holding the characters. I made some of these, it was really cute. And I think... I don't know if we should keep these. Maybe we really don't need it. But we can see it one last time. I really like it, it's so cute. Yee, thank you. I really like these three a lot. It's the same as these three. The sillies. The middle one is not here though. She's in the finished chibis. She's in another list. Even if she also ended up in the Pokemon world for some time, she is now formally in the main OC list. Let's see. I've shown her chibi a lot, but there she is. It's never a bad moment to show it again. White Spoon. The silliest of them all. Okay, so we can get rid of this one. And now I have a lot of space to be able to put more layers with more references. So, who's next? We're gonna check who's next in the list and we're gonna find the references. And then maybe if I have time, I'm gonna start sketching them. Because I think so far, we've done more or less the same amount of work as last time. 3 lines and 3 base colors. So let's just keep going until it gets a bit late. So, who's the next? Let's check in the list. The next character, when the list loads, one of these days, of this year, of this century. Who is it? Who is it? Okay, the next one. I think I can find easily references of the next character. Let's see. I found it. Let's go. This is gonna be the next character of the next page. My Dragalia OC! My baby! She's so cute. I love her design so much. I love her shirt. I considered for some time to just reuse her design for another character, but I like her too much. I really like her a lot. I really can't reuse her as any other character. I just like her a lot. I tried to draw her in the Dragalia style and the style of the 4 commas of Dragalia as a bit of a practice. Yeah, she's gotten a harp bow. Fun fact, I bought like 4 characters that have like harp bows, that are like archer bards. Wait, I think I've got at least 3 of them, and they have purple hair for some reason. I've got 3 of those. There's a pattern there for some reason. One of them is here. One of them is right here. Doesn't look like a bow here, but kinda another purple bard. And there's another one that also has a... Let's see... Well, maybe not it was not harp bows, they just have harps. But they are all purple-haired bards for some reason. And the other one is a D&D character that I've got right here. Let's see. This one. For some reason I've made the same character 3 times. I don't know. I never realized until I realized and was like, well, I can get rid of any of them because I like them a lot. But I had considered like reusing her design for one of the other 2, but I can't. She's so cute. I can't. I like her a lot. Maybe I'll rework her into something else someday, but I like her a lot. I can't help it. She's so cute. So, that's gonna be the next one. First next one. I love the shirt. I think I've never designed a shirt like this in any other character, and that's why I like it a lot. I don't know. I really like her design. So cute. Okay, so the next one. I have 0 references of this character, at least on my computer. I know I have drawn her before on paper, but finding that drawing right now, it would take a while. I have no idea where to find it. Let me see if there's anything. Maybe I can find like a little square. Let's see. Maybe it's some sort of miracle we can find a tiny bit of an image. Nope. I was looking at one of the lists I've got, but nope. There is no reference, there is no image. I'm gonna have to draw this character from the eye of my mind. So the next one, we're not gonna get any references for her for now, until I draw her. Let's write this down though. Next one, the next one I do have references. And I can easily find them. Because she's a little bit recent as a character. Not so much now that I think about it. It's been 5 years ago since I created her. What? I just saw it in Toy House, in her Toy House page. I created her 5 years ago. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. There she is. My Kimetsu no Yaiba character. Ghost themed, of course, because ghosts are cool. Here's some more references of her. She's a very peculiar girly. I like her a lot. I really like her hair and the overall shape of her design. I like her a lot. So this is gonna be the next. Yay, thank you. And after this, the next one, speaking of Arknights, The next one is another Arknight's fan character. This one, I drew her on stream. Dun. I don't know if any of you remembers this drawing, but it took me like 5 streams to finish. I made this on stream a long time ago. Now we're gonna be drawing her again. I really like how it turned out. Yeah. Also, the next one... I'm not avoiding the lobster. The lobster is not my OC, okay? The lobster is not my OC. It makes no sense to draw her in the OC Chibi challenge. Can I draw my more than 400 OCs? She's not my OC. She's not invited, okay? Can see how it might even for someone as fast as you. It was long and excruciating. No, there's no Yomi lobster. There's a character from Arknights that I keep calling a lobster even though she's not. She just has lobster vibes. And it's not like she's my favorite of all the characters at all. I'm in denial, okay? Okay, next one. Next one, I've also shown her a lot of times. I can also easily find a reference. Let's see. The next one is my Genshin Impact OC. This lady over here. I really like her a lot too. Do you see a pattern with my characters? I feel like they all have a bit of a similar vibe sometimes. I like her a lot. There's always flowers involved for some reason, most of the time. Either flowers or ghosts. It's inevitable. So after this one, there's a character that I do not have references for, but fortunately, we won't have to sketch. Because, as things would have it, let me move things around because these are starting to be a lot of files. I already have a sketch for him. Yay! Wait, let me move him a little bit. I was gonna draw this character alongside some other chibis, but in the end I never did. So we already have a sketch of him, so this is my Library of Ruina character. He's a little shit. Yoko Psyker, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! You'll admire your ability to draw clothes, not just things like fabric folds, but the sheer variety of fashion you do. Thank you! It's one of my favorite things to design the outfits. It's really fun. I have a lot of fun with it. So we're not gonna need the reference of this guy, but we already have a chibi sketch, so that's less work for me. And the last one, because there's no more characters in this page. The last one is my Limbus company OC. Let me see if I can find her. Last one, she's over here. It's funny how my latest fan characters have ended up with very complete character sheets for some reason. I don't do these with my OCs. I don't know why. There she is! My Limbus OC! She's the last one! She's actually the last one of this list. This is all the characters there's left to do. After we finish these ones, this list is over. So yeah. We can now start. We can now start with the next chibis. But let me name the layers. Hell yeah, limbing time! This one... This one's over here. nice suit, thank you! She's got the uniform of the singers from Limbus Company. Hehehehe. I tried to think about some identities that she could have. This was some time ago. She would probably have some others right now. There we go. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back! Hello! I pet my cat since I was a kid. They were all so cute. They were all like gathered together on my bed sleeping. They are so cute right now. The German boy in Limbus Company just exists to suffer. Everyone in Limbus Company exists to suffer. No one is free from suffering in Limbus Company. That's how it is in the city. Okay, let's go. So, let's start with the first one. So happy that past Yomi already sketched one of the characters. That's less work for me. Yay. ¿Cómo nos sentimos respecto al canto 8? ¡Es cine! Fue cine. Fue muy cool, me gustó mucho. Sin spoilear ni nada, me ha gustado mucho el canto 8. Ha estado muy nice. Mi nariz. Fue mega cool. Fue mega cool. Además, la canción de Millie ha ido directa a la playlist de mayo. Yep. The Millie song from the latest update went directly to Mayo's playlist. It fits her so well. Let's go! Looked at that game once or twice. I was never sure if it was something I should jump into or not. I really recommend it. I like it a lot. And also, you can still play it without playing the two games that go before. It's technically the third part of the franchise. But it's not really an obligation to play them beforehand, the other games. There's even videos that summarize them for you if you don't want to spend hundreds of hours beating the other games, Lobotomy Corp and Library of Ruina. So, personally, I do recommend Limbus a lot. It is really good. Each of the games has, like, it's made so you can play them without necessarily playing the previous ones, but playing the previous ones definitely helps understand everything, because it's, you know, it's in the same setting, it's all connected. So having played the previous games gives you knowledge that you need for new things that they are gonna probably explain anyway, but it gives you, like, the pieces to connect everything beforehand. Like, sometimes you see something that is referencing things from the other games and you're like pointing at the screen like, holy shit, no way. It's really good. Limbus Company is super good. The characters are so good. And the story is super exciting. Okay, let's go. So, what pose to give her? I'm gonna try something. I have an idea. Wait, or maybe not. I want to make sure I don't get the head size wrong, because it has happened before. Has happened every single time. Easter eggs are always a plus, yeah. It's also gonna be like things that will be relevant to the plot itself at some point. So I remember when people were saying, no, Limbus Company is a spin-off, it's not connected directly. And every time they are proven wrong. There's definitely gonna be more heavy connections in the future, so I would still recommend checking out the other games if you wanna get into it. But I think it's really worth it. It's a really cool setting. Really horrible also, in the sense of like everything is despair over there. It's like a painful dystopia. Where every horrible thing that you could expect is a normal thing there. But it's a very interesting setting. And also the characters, the main characters are all inspired in books. Limbus basically explores like the main characters' stories with each new arc of the story, and it's all things inspired in the books they are taken from, but with its own spin. It's not exactly like a retelling of the books, it's its own thing. It's really cool. Okay, I should probably do the pose first. Let me grab a bigger brush, maybe. Like, my idea for this was to maybe draw her like this. Let's do this sketch a bit fast. But I feel like this isn't gonna show the shirt that well. I want the shirt to be visible. So maybe instead of putting this arm in front of her, I'm just gonna put it here. I have an idea, yep, I have an idea. Maybe she could even be holding like an arrow here. Let's see. Like this. Now maybe not like this. Like the direction of the arrow to go well with the composition. Yeah, this hand doesn't make sense right now. The way it's holding the arrow. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Or maybe with no arrow. You know what? Let's not complicate things more than they already are. The hair will go this way. And she can be holding the bow over here. Maybe that's too long of an arm. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I think I'm visualizing the pose. Something like this. The head should be smaller also. I think if we move this, it will do the work. I mean, do the job. This I should also move it over here. I need to consider that she's gonna need space for the ears also. It's kind of like she's like jumping after shooting an arrow, more or less. We're gonna add the jacket afterwards. Maybe I'm gonna change the colors of some parts of the jacket, I think. It's the only thing in the design that I'm not super convinced by. We'll see about that. This goes over here. This is the part I wanted to show the most. This part of the shirt is my favorite. It's kind of like held here by this bow. And here there's some frills. There we go. Her pants are super low for some reason, but I barely add pants like these to my characters, so it feels a little bit different from usual. There's also this. Okay, this is right after the knees. Maybe like this. The shoes are definitely gonna need some effort when I do the line art. I'm gonna fix this. This leg, I think. Maybe both ears towards this direction, I think. Because there isn't much space to put it toward the other side. So maybe over here. Not so bad. Maybe I can move this one a bit. Like this. If I move her a little bit. There we go. The coat. This coat, I need to change it a little bit, I think. There's something I'm not super happy with about it. Like, I never really designed the shape of the coat very well. So maybe we can do it now. Something like this. Nice. And there's like this. The back of the coat does this kind of pointy shape. Maybe like this. Not forget this. Should be some more braids over here. I really like how she's looking, actually. She's so cute. The shirt is definitely one of my best designs. I cannot say that she's one of my best designs because the coat is still there and I'm still not super happy with it, but the rest of the design, I really like it. Maybe she can not necessarily be shooting, because the way the bow is set right now, it doesn't make that much sense for shooting. And as a former archer, I cannot allow that. ¡Yo, Botetera! ¿Qué tal? Bienvenido. He decidido sucumbir a mis impulsos y empezar la siguiente página sin haber terminado los anteriores del todo. Necesitaba hacer más esbozos. Además son pocos personajes los de aquí, así que todo bien. No sé por qué no llegó notificación de stream. No pasa nada. Mañana también habrá stream, así que all good. A veces pasa. There's gonna be a stream tomorrow. I already prepared it yesterday. I'm gonna try to continue start stealing prints. Let's get the braid on. Probably there's only one or two more Start Stealing Prince streams left. I think we're getting very close to the end. If it's not tomorrow, it might be next week. There we go. Only the eyes left. I really like her a lot. She's so cute. This is probably one of my favorite fan characters. I cannot remove her from the list, even though I've got two other characters that are basically the same concept. She feels different enough, and I like her a lot. I'm gonna have to fix the head a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna need a little bit of fixing. Smooth this a bit. I'm gonna draw the mouth, what she's got in this expression. This one over here. With teeth showing a little bit. She's so cute, I can't. She's adorable. Es muy adorable, no puedo. Mi niña, la echaba de menos. Ni siquiera la he dibujado tanto. Ni siquiera he pensado tanto de ella, pero es que me gusta mucho su diseño. I haven't even drawn her that much or thought about her that much, but I love her design so much. It's the shirt. It's 100% the shirt. the feet. There we go. Las orejas son muy cute, pero no soy tan fan de las orejas de conejo, en realidad. I'm not that big fan of bunny ears. But the ears are still cute too. She's, in general, super cute. I'm gonna fix the proportion a little bit. Because the body can still be a little bit smaller, I think. Should be fine. Like this. This leg can be over here. Okay, I think that's good. I think that works well. Here. The weapon also needs some more design work, I think. The harp could be a little bit more elaborate. Right now it's just like a block of gold. It could be so much better. So maybe I'm gonna try to improve it in the line art. Should it be this? Yeah, maybe the ear should be in front, I think. There we go. And this needs more strings. How many? 1, 2, 3, 6. I think maybe this arm is also really big right now. Let's make it a bit smaller. And this hand maybe a bit bigger. There we go. Let's write down her name. Her name is Arabelle. I wonder if it's gonna fit there. I think it's not gonna fit here. I think I'm gonna have to put it... Wait, if I move her ear a little bit... I'm gonna try to write it. If it doesn't fit, I'm gonna move it to the other side. I think it's not gonna fit. Yeah, no, it doesn't fit. Here it goes. On this side. And since this character is already sketched, we're also gonna write down his name since we're at it. His name is Edward. There we go. Next one. Do we have time for a next one? Maybe no. Maybe it's time to finish for today. But I would say pretty good work. We're ready to do the end of this list. And after everyone has lines and colors, I'm gonna finish everyone one after the other. You're gonna see that OC counter increase by 20 in a single stream or something. Maybe not so much, but yeah, I'll try to do my best. Edward looks like a male version of one of Yomi's trademark smug girls. I mean, it's still a smug character drawn by me, so there's gotta be some sort of similarity. It's the Yomi OC smug. It's inevitable. Okay, so this will be all for today. I really like how her chibi turned out, guys. I'm so happy with this chibi. She's so cute. She's adorable. I love her so much. Okay, so on this side, that's all. And these 3 are finished and ready for shadows. Next time, I'm probably gonna try to finish sketching the last 4 here. And then I'll just have to do lines and colors again. And then we can just start finishing the characters. I think we're gonna be done in not so long, like, I don't know, 4 paint Mondays or so, maybe some more, but we're getting there. We're getting close to finishing the second list. What a difference compared to the 4 years that the first list took. This list is so much smaller. So, for now, this will be all for today. Por ahora esto será todo por hoy. I will be back tomorrow with Start Stealing Prints, so I'll see you there. Mañana volveré con Start Stealing Prints, así que nos vemos allí. Por ahora cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. For now, take care and I'll see you next time. Yeah. Bye bye. Descubrir la papelera. Sobre todo eso. Bye bye. Yo-hooo, press me.